Hey, Micromep, good evening. With your post-market recap, the stock market today. Let's take a look at what happened in the U.S. markets. Uh, Dow Jones starts a new streak, up 126. S&P up 25. Nasdaq up 122. Small caps up 23. Small caps were the biggest gainer. VIX down 132. I think I saw gold up. Stock futures little change as Wall Street readies for the key inflation report. We got the PPI today and it was hotter. We'll see what the CPI brings tomorrow, but the market ignored the PPI, I guess, report today. Justice, we got some breaking news. Justice Department says Boeing breached 2021 agreement that shielded it from criminal charges over 737 MAX crashes. Let's take a look at what Boeing's doing in the after hours. That is a big Dow component, and you can see that it's selling off a little bit in the after hours. That might put some pressure on the Dow. Dow is positive. All right, let's detach this here and open up, and let's go into the futures. 10 years 444, no action there, and the dollar is at 105 to 105 basically. Let's go back to the futures. I haven't done a long video in a couple days. I've been doing a lot of the YouTube shorts, and that's been working. But I had to do a longer video today for the ones, for the subscribers that like to watch the longer version and the more in-depth analysis. Um, Bitcoin is up $20 to 61.855. It was down today. I want to say it was down like close to 2,000. I want to say. Oil hanging around that 78 mark of 43 cents here in the after hours. S&P up at 250 from the regular session. Gold up $2 to 23.61. Gold has been holding that 2300 level pretty steady. So it's acting well. Um, and the commodities are starting to perk up, which is my thought process with this inflation. And I think it's gonna get a little bit worse. Um, Copper is hitting records. It's about to hit records, and I got a couple copper plays that I'll get into, and it's one of my bigger winners as well. All the proteins were up today. The grains have been doing well, and I have some put credit spreads in the future products on those. Small caps, are we getting into a new bull market with the small caps leading us out? Um, so I have a big allocation. I do my 401k, and then this is extra income that I have after I put into the 401k. I'm passionate about active investing, but I'm trying to focus on the small caps and small micro caps. That might be the next winners of the futures in the future. Um, I have a lot of exposure to international. Enough there. I'm not gonna do any more there. And then in the 401k, I'm using I think it's a BlackRock ETF mutual fund. It's large cap stuff. It's basically S&P, the big stuff. I have to look at. Oh, maybe I could look at the name of it. The name of it is. Let's see here. The name is. Let's see if it gets in because this thing gets wonky. Well, you guys know the channel that I'm big into the FKIDX. I've stopped there. I'm not putting any more into that for now. I'm happy with what the allocation that I have in that. This Fidelity thing takes a while to always open. Not the best web mobile app. Here we go. A lot of complaints. I did a YouTube short. I was reading. There's a lot of complaints on the Schwab transition on the website. I was on it. I think it's no good compared to the TD Ameritrade website. So investments. Where are you? So it's BTC Equity Index T. That's the name of it. It's BTC Equity Index T. Here it is. This is the one I'm in through work, which is probably a lot of big cap stuff. Let's see. Let's take a look at the largest holdings. So Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia, Amazon, Meta, Alphabet, Berkshire, Google, Eli Lilly, and Avago, which is Broadcom. So 99 U.S. stocks, and usually giant and large, and then a little bit of medium. The rest, I look at the small caps on my own, and that's what I'm doing right now. All right, so back to, yeah, so a lot of people complaining about that Schwab website. I didn't like it. Oof, I was lost. I was going to other websites trying to find some information. I guess I have to get acclimated to it, but there's a lot of complaints about it from what I'm reading. Um, we talked about copper. Copper's almost at $5. That's amazing. We talked about the proteins. Nasdaq up 4 to 18,419. Dow Jones up 13 to 39,690. Palladium and platinum, we just opened up about 45 minutes ago. So palladium and platinum pretty flat. And man, silver's almost at $29, guys. Silver. Don't leave home while you're. I got my lucky silver here on my desk with me. Lucky silver. You can see it, silver eagle. So pretty. See it? Heads or tails? So, yeah, got my little silver here, my little case here. So I keep a little bit here with me for good luck. Um, Very undervalued asset in my opinion, or commodity. VIX 1360, grains are not open, and that is the futures. Um, so what do we got going on, guys? I mean, we got the Mimi's alive. I got Mimi, whatever you want to call it. It's alive. Let's go to the bar chart. Let's go to the most actives. So most active option today, AMC and GameStop number 3. GameStop up $18 and AMC up $1.66. I was trying to short these names, no fills at all. But we'll go to my let's finish with TD here. I did 2 trades in TD. Oh, actually, no, I got filled on 6 orders here. I got filled on 6 orders in TD and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 11 trades today. What did I do in TD? Let's see. Okay, so I'll break down what I did. I see what I did here. All right, so like I talked about, I like the small caps. So I bought a call option in B1. I like the action here, and we got this nice bar here breaking this 50-day moving average. Um, and they had a profitable quarter. Revenues down, earnings per share with consensus, with the estimate of the street. So, but I like the action that it broke on a big volume bar on 394% increase in volume. And I think for 2025, they have an estimate of 36 cents a share, which is 296% increase. They have a PE of 5. So the highest earnings per share in the last 8 years, this goes back 8 years, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 years was 39 cents, and the stock was at $6. So I think this stock can double easily. So I bought a call. The furthest option. I bought the 250 call 157 days away. Um, that's about what? It's probably less than half a year. Yeah. So in October, we'll see what happens. But I like the movement on the chart there. The next one that I did was IAG, which is a minor, IAG. And you can see that it's 38% from its pivot in 33 days. It's a lot of buying here. Their earnings per share increased in the last 4 quarters 67%, 80%, 400%, 120%, and their revenues are starting to increase as well to 44% to 50%. And they're a Canadian company engaged in acquisition, exploration, and development of gold mines in Africa and South America. And in 2025, their earnings per share estimate is 50 cents. Um, there's nothing here in the past that's had 50 cents. And at 6 cents, it was $6 stock. It's a 28 PE, 444. I think that we'll see this stock much higher. So I bought a 5 call in IAG 2 years from now. So that's what I did there. ASM is another one, another minor, small minor, small cap. I like the action. Profitable quarter. They've had 3 positive quarters out of the 4, and revenues have been mixed, but it was up 26% last report, and their earnings per share should grow 900% in 24 and 20% in 25, and another minor. And if we can break this 88 cents mark there, I think we'll see a dollar very quickly and then some. That's ASM. So I picked up, and I just pick up a little bit. I work hard. Try and stay out of debt and do my 401k, you know, and they handle the big stuff. And then I like to be passionate and involved in the smaller stuff and do my options trades or stocks. The next one was CGAU, CGAU, Centerra Gold, another miner, and they're in copper. You can see here 49% volume increase, a big cup here. This is a big cup. And they were profitable last quarter by 150% beat, and revenues were up 35%. Revenues have been 10% increase, 92, 63, 35. Earnings per share have gained 433, 567, 158. I think this will see 771 quick and will break out. RSI is at an 87, and 24 estimates are 1073, and in 25, 38 cents. The last time they had a 50 cent per share estimate, the stock was at 12 bucks and 14 bucks. We're trading at 653 with a PE of 15. So take a look at that. Invest at your own risk. This is just my research and what I see out there that makes sense. I bought a 750 call out in 150 days. I think by then we shall see new highs, because I think that gold is gonna get to 2,500 pretty quick here, um, as the Fed pivots and starts cutting interest rates or not doing anything. Um, Either they cut and get the economy going again, because we're starting to see job growth slow, jobless claims tick up. We're starting to see that in the data. It's slowing down. So they're going to have to cut. Or if they fight inflation, then we're in for some more pain. I don't think they will do that medicine, especially with an election year. All right, so not to get political or anything. ADMA picked some up there, and I'm really getting in depth. I usually don't do this, but I'm getting in depth because I'm really starting to hunker down and really, really focus on the next winners and buy them and hold them. And if I could buy an option out in time, I'll do that. ADMA, these guys are in the bio space. Um, their last quarter, they beat by 367%, and their revenues were up 44. They've had almost basically three. They have 3 consecutive quarters of earnings per share. You have a gap up here on huge volume, and I think this thing is just going to continue to run. What did I pick up here? I picked up a 750 call in ADMA and invest on your own risk. Uh, yeah, right in the money. 248 days out. So I bought that one, and I picked up some stock in ARMN, another miner. Look at this chart. Looks nice. I think we have green skies ahead. We'll see. Good earnings per share in the last report, beat by 200%, and that was in Tastyworks. In that, I'm sorry, that was in TD. In Tastyworks, I bought some more stock in MTX. MTX. This is the chart. Another profitable company. Um, they're in the lifting solutions for utility, shipbuilding, and steel mill industry. You can see here a nice volume, um, and I think we'll see new highs here. Maybe I'm wrong. That one, OPX, OPXS. Uh, they they manufacture optical sighting systems and assemblies for the Department of Defense. Um, Profitable company. It's only a $54 million market cap. But we're seeing new highs here. So picked up some shares there, some shares in NL. Now NL is a different story. I bought a pullback, which I think was unwarranted. They were expecting a 14 cents loss, and they gained 15 cents. Revenues were down. Now, mind you, the earnings per share for 24 are slated to be an increase of 1,300% increase, and a 39% in 25. And the last time they had a 60 something earnings per share, the stock was at 10. PE was 27, and there's a big demand for manufacturing ball bearings, and that's what these guys do. So it's a $323 million company, and I think they were overextended and they got pulled. I think now they're overextended to the downside. So I picked some more up there. I closed my Hertz put for more than a 50% profit. Hertz was up pretty big today. Last I checked, it was pretty up. I think at one point I saw it up $1. Up 53 cents to $6. This stock was in the fours, and I closed out RCM for 25 cents on a call that was about to go basically worthless. Not worthless. I think it was. Let me see. Yeah, I think it was a call that I had left from a calendar, so I just closed it out. And that was my day today in the market. Um, I was trying to do stuff. Let's go into the working ones. No, maybe canceled. They will be canceled. No, I guess they expired. Oh, expired. Here we go. So I have to. So I had today. I was trying to do stuff in GameStop. I was trying to sell call credit spreads. Nothing got filled. In AMC, a bunch of call credit spreads. And Blueberry and BlackBerry, Blueberry Plug, Beyond Me, SunPower, Reddit. Uh, Tyson didn't get filled. That wasn't part of the deal. These other ones weren't. They're just positions that I have that I tried to close off. But I was trying to short all these meme stocks through call credit spreads, but nothing got filled. They wouldn't get filled. Um, yeah, didn't get filled on anything, unfortunately. So those were my trades today on the IBD 50. So S&P Nasdaq just below record highs. So good news. Markets market is uh market is cranking. It says 40 to 60% should be invested. Um, IBD. Let's go to the iPad. Let's just go to the research. Why is it doing this? To a stock screener. Skip, and these are the top ranked stocks in IBD: Oscar Health, Giga Cloud, Solistica, Tidewater, Nvidia. I think Nvidia has earnings report soon. Biggest winner was Celsius, 5%, Oscar Health, 4%. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Finding the next big thing, next winner. And sometimes I want to just punch myself in the nose. So let's take a look at number 19, Vita Farms, right? Vita Farms is trading at $37. When I go to the supermarket, I like pasture raised eggs. And I always buy Vita Farms eggs. I do not know why, when this stock was trading under $10, I didn't buy it and just hold it. Look, 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 look. I get sometimes so mad at myself. Look at this. This stock was at $10. $10 for a long time, just here trading sideways, sideways. And their last earning reports, they beat the earnings by 169%. Look where the stock's at right now. It's at $37. They sell egg, they sell butter. I'm gonna give you another one that I want to punch myself in the nose. And I drink it every day, even though I switched to Sprouts. It's coconut water, Vita Coco. I could have bought this in this. What was this at? Let's take a look. Maybe on the weekly. I'll take a look at the weekly on this one. No, it's kind of. Look at this. I saw this in the 12s, 10, 12, 11, 12, 12, 10, 9, $27, folks. $27. Earnings beat by 100% last quarter. Maybe I should still buy this. I mean, got to compare it to Celsius. If you would have invested $100 in Celsius, $100 in Celsius, maybe 10 years ago, I think it was, this was $1 stock. In 2019, Celsius was $1 stock. It's $91. You would have had 30 something thousand on $100. Yeah, this thing was almost a penny stock. AMD, I had AMD. I remember buying AMD at less than $2 when AMD was at $2. I'm not doing that no more. I'm almost 50. I'm gonna keep working hard. I'm just gonna buy them and keep them and just keep watching them. But AMD over here, well, this is a weekly. See the monthly. Look at this. I've been doing this for a long time, but look, this, oh, right here. And I read it in a Barron's magazine. No, about the chips, this and that. Look at this. In 2015, not even 20 years ago, folks. 20 years ago, we were in 24. This is not even 10 years ago. The stock was at $2.53. So at $153. I want to crazy. So I hope you get my drift. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to find these little small ones that I think that have a future or that I use their products and buy them every time I have a little bit of extra in my paycheck. Buy. I don't care if it's 10 shares, 5 shares, whatever. It is what it is. So yeah, I mean, let's see when Nvidia reports. That's a big market mover. And then tomorrow we have the CPI. Nvidia reports the 22nd. So that's next Thursday. Next Thursday. I didn't look at stock tweets to see what's trending. It's probably all these meme stocks. This is Rumble. I have something in Rumble. Oh, wow. Look at this one. Oh, what happened to my computer? I have this one. Nice. Up 23%. I have a lot of shares in this one. What's this one? CTNT. I don't know what that is. Boot. They do boots, obviously, down 7. NU. I have a leap in NU. Sava. They do Alzheimer drug. I don't know who this is. Oxford. MTC. I didn't buy any MTC. I saw them on my thing there, but I didn't buy anything there. GameStop up 71%, AMC up 50. So those are your trending on stock tweets. Yeah, I think this video has gone a little bit long. Well, 30 minutes, way longer. But maybe you find it useful. A lot of good small caps there for you. Not gonna get into the big caps. Everything was pretty much up today. There wasn't really a lot of losers. Um, I still like, yeah, like all these big winners today were the meme stocks with a lot of high short interest. Short interest is that people are betting against them, so they have to borrow the stock, and I think you have to pay interest on that when you borrow the stock. You borrow the stock, and then you make money as the stock goes up. But eventually, it gets to a point that you have to buy to lock in your gains. So what they do is they start buying rapidly, and they start a squeeze. It's called short squeeze, and then the people that are short have to buy, and buying escalates, and it causes a squeeze, and that's a short squeeze. Um, that's what I saw on a general scope today in the market. Was a lot of squeezes on these short interest stocks. Alibaba was down 5. I tried to do something in there and it didn't materialize. Um, Still like the metals, precious metals, the miners. I like the energy sector. Um, and really focus on companies that are able to pass on the inflation that we have to the consumers. Um, kind of want to kick myself in the head with Vita Farms and Coco, Vita Coco. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe they continue to climb. I buy their products. Do you? They're a little bit more, but they're healthier for you. Um, let's see what else. I think that's pretty much it. We have a big report tomorrow. Netflix was down 70 cents. I have a crappy position in there. Netflix was down. I mean, Uber. Sorry, Uber was down a little bit. I have a crappy position there. I have no position in Netflix. But there wasn't a lot of red in the tape today. Adobe was down. Oh, Adobe's come down some. That's pretty much it. That's all I have. Those are the good small caps that I've been buying. There's a couple more that I'm sure will pop up on the radar that I'll cover in the longer videos. So anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Have a good night. Bye-bye. I'll do some more shorts if I can.